Anyway, our final comic for the evening is our headliner. She's the lady that put this all together. And I want to give her a really lovely little welcome. So, all right side, can we have a or? Can I get that again? All right, I'll do. And then I'll have a hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey. Can we keep going? Come on. Keep it going. Keep it going. Okay, give a warm round of applause for our headliner. She is finally breaking out to the comedy scene and has put this show together for us tonight. She is headline for Paul Rodriguez and somebody else, Rob Schneider. She is New Mexico's first lady of comedy. Please give a warm welcome to Goldie Garcia. Woo! Thank you, Kevin. People, are you having a good time? I picked a great group of female comics, right? Yeah, I'm real proud. We have a great comedy scene here. But I have to tell you, contrary to popular belief, I am not Mo from the Three Stooges. My name is Goldie Garcia, AKA Rosarita from Hell. And if you don't know the definition of Rosarita from Hell, I am the pure definition. You can take the girl out of the barrio, but you can't take the barrio out of the girl. Amen. Yeah, and my question is, why would you want to, right? But I'm from New Mexico, which means I don't have car insurance. And I used to live back in Boston. Bostonians don't consider New Mexico a state. Do you realize that? Yeah, so to visualize New Mexico in New Englanders' minds, I had to tell them that New Mexico is the place where they filmed the Roadrunner cartoons. Meep, meep. And I seem to not be able to get away from stereotypes. It's very interesting. Like the day I was born, the doctor went up to my mother and father and said, Mr. and Mrs. Garcia, you just gave birth to a tamale. And I get real insulted. I'm thinking of food. You don't hear women of other cultures being referred to a food. You don't hear them saying about Asian women, yum yum, dim sum. Or what about Native American women? You don't hear them saying, oh, look at the beautiful eyes on that sizzling fry bread. Yeah, hot tamale. You don't hear Latino men saying about white women, ooh, check out the legs on that green bean casserole. And it's true with the stereotypes. Like when I was born, my mom had a baby shower. And you know, I got gifts for me as a child, like my booties had stilettos. My bib had a push-up bra, you know. My diaper had bling bling, clown. My rattle was in the shape of a tequila shot glass. I can't even speak. Thanks, Mary. But I'm a Hispanic. And I don't like that word. I like the word Latina. Then I wonder, where did this word Hispanic come from? I talked to Puerto Ricans, Cubans, Mexicans, Americans, Chicanos. We feel we have nothing in common with that umbrella term Hispanic. And when we first heard we were being labeled Hispanic, we took it with a grain of salt and a shot of tequila. See, we feel we didn't have a role model, say, call us Hispanics. This word has made my life complicated. I can't even take my dog for a walk. Someone will come up to me and say, gee, that's a cute dog, what is it? And I'll say, well, it was a Chihuahua. Now we call it a Hispanic. And don't pet him, he's not on a leash. So I was like wandering through Santa Fe. People have a different mentality here. I saw these people with their kid on a leash. And I'm a Latina. First thing came to my head was, gee, white people, you know? See, being Hispanic, we don't put our kids on leashes, right? By applause? There's no Hispanics in the audience. Great time to make fun of white people, right? Yeah, we don't put our kids on leashes. Hell, we don't even leash our pit bulls. Which is why white people keep their kids on leashes. And then I was working a little part-time job in our little tourist area in Albuquerque, because that's where I'm from. And these people from Pittsburgh walked in, and I set them off with my deep, dark eyes and skin and everything. And suddenly he looked at me and said, oh, we got Mexicans in Pittsburgh. And he started a little bit, not illegal papers this, undocumented that, or tax dollars this. He came up with something I've never heard in my life. Well, the Mexicans up in Pittsburgh, we're afraid that they're going to get drunk and run over our little girls. And I looked at him thinking, tonto, no, the Mexicans aren't getting drunk up in Pittsburgh and running over your little girls. No, they're impregnating them. Yeah, 9 months from now, when you get back, you're going to have a little granddaughter you're going to have to name Hecho en Mexico, which means made in Mexico, now that I realize I have a 95% non-Latino audience. And tourists are a real trip, okay? She comes in after bashing the Mexicans. She's wearing a sombrero. She's got the Mexican shoes. She's carrying maracas, you know, and they don't like the Mexicans. I don't get it. Then they had the audacity to ask me if I knew of an authentic Mexican restaurant they could go to. I didn't get it, so I gave them a map to Juarez. I said, ask around for the cartel. See, I know a lot about the cartel because my grandfather is the head of the Mexican mafia. Yeah. He makes people offers they can't understand. And sometimes I tell jokes you don't get.